I am about to cook steak. I am doing this whole grain pasta from the pack to eat with it. We normally have like asparagus and like potatoes and stuff, but I feel like the last 2 meals from HelloFresh have been potatoes and asparagus. Okay guys, so I'm about to cook steak. Matt called me and said that he didn't mind going to the store because he was already out. So I was like, you know what, you could just go ahead and do that. It's like some whole grain pasta. I cooked it once before and it was real good. I just gotta remember not to put that much water because the sauce was kind of runny, but it was still good. But I'm about to season my steaks. And normally when I season my steaks, I use Tony Chachere's to get that salty taste, because I only used to use olive oil and this, and it was just missing like that good salt taste to it. Not salt, but like that good, ooh, it's well seasoned taste. So I first go in with olive oil, then I go in with the Tony Chachere's and a little bit of pepper, and then I go in with the Grill Mates, what is that? Smoky Montreal steak seasoning. So that's all I'm gonna be using for seasoning. Let me tell y'all something about steak. I have had a lot of steak. I am very well educated when it comes to steak. Do not over season your steak and do not overcook your steak. And people don't understand why. People like me and my husband like steak almost like medium rare, because when you cook it all the way through, like done, you don't get that juice. You don't get that actual flavor of the steak. So what I realized, because I used to be that person, I wanted it all the way done and Matt wanted it bloody, but we both came on an agreement of having just a little bit of redness, not blood, but a little bit of redness, because that means the juices and the flavors and everything pop more in the steak when you don't fry it. I do not pan fry my steaks. I put it on broil 500 preheated. Once it's done preheating, I season it up, put it in there for like 8 minutes and flip it and do another 8 minutes, and that's it. Like the size of these steaks, we got porterhouse. I picked up porterhouse. I love porterhouse. So I picked up porterhouse steaks for us. Normally Matt just get the porterhouse and I'll get something smaller, but they only have porterhouse. And these can get kind of expensive. Normally the one that Matt eats is normally like $13 to $17. And the one that I eat is normally this price or a little bit cheaper. But I feel like I got a good deal with these. I need to clean it and season it up and then pop it in the oven. So Matt just hit me up and was like, the line and everything on base to like the grocery stores and the liquor store and everything is packed. And I kind of knew that was gonna happen, because that's what people do. They panic buy, they, you know, do all this and that, thinking that we'll be out of food and everything forever. So this Tony's be too, I don't know if they changed the formula. But this Tony's be so strong now. I don't know why. So I had a feeling that was gonna happen, because when the pandemic happened back in, what was it? Freaking March. It was ridiculous. You couldn't get anywhere. You couldn't get nothing. Like everything was constantly out. And I had told Matt, I was like, well, I could just go early in the morning and just check both Walmarts and check the local other store that we normally shop at. I should have told him to go to the dollar store. But oh well. I told him I could do it in the morning while everybody's still sleeping. So these are my steaks, and I'm gonna pop these in for 8 minutes, and once it go off, I'm gonna flip it, and I think I'm gonna do 10 minutes because these are bigger than what I thought they were. So I'm gonna flip it and do 10 minutes. That way, once that 10 is up, it's cooked perfectly. So yeah, I just don't understand one thing the pandemic did teach me was to always have a stockpile for times like this. Like after this storm stuff blow over, I need to go back to going to Sam's and everything, so that way when stuff like this happen, I'm fully stocked, or just in general, just fully stocked. But I'm about to look outside and see how's the weather. And it looked like it is almost about to get there. It was perfectly fine earlier. It was sunny and everything. And I'm looking out now and it is dark. This is how it's looking at this moment. Earlier when MJ went out to ride his bike, it was literally no clouds. It was straight sun. You see those clouds, MJ? The storm coming. It is definitely coming. But yeah, I have been okay. If y'all was wondering, I have been okay. I think staying in the house away from work kind of like didn't help the situation, because like after it happened, that week coming up, I was out of work and I'm out this week. But I feel like this week is a better week than last week. Last week was pretty bad because I was inside 90% of the time. I didn't have no one to really talk to. Like I could via text or like call people, you know, but it's something about that one-on-one conversation in person, you know, when you're going through something, like that encouragement, that hug from somebody, you know, it's just stuff like that you need. I'm grateful for those who called and text, like my family and my friends. But like I said, it was hard being that I wasn't at work. I felt like if I was at work, you know, when I do go to work, I'm at work 9 hours a day. That's 9 hours I don't have to think about anything. 9 hours I could just laugh it off and everything. But just sitting in the house and sitting in it and realizing what happened, it was really big. Like it hit me hard, and I did started stressing out a little bit. My forehead started breaking out, and then after my forehead and everything started breaking out, I started stressing out even more, because I'm like, what's wrong with my skin? My skin never act this way. So, you know, on top of stress, it's like stress on top of stress. And now I am looking like a Nestle Crunch bar. But they did tell me that my hormones are somewhat back to normal, but not really. So I go in tomorrow for another blood test to test it to see if it changed within last week. They're just monitoring it for the simple fact they want it to be balanced. They want my hormones to be leveled, you know, because something like this can really throw off everything. So they just checking for that crap. And I feel like that's probably part of the reason why my face and everything, my mood and everything is just all over the place. Hey guys, so I literally just got out the shower. That's why I look a little, you know, dried out and everything. But I want to update y'all on the storm. So according to yesterday when I checked in, I think the storm was a category 3 at 115 mile per hour wind. It is Wednesday, 3:42, and the hurricane is now a category 4 with 100 and it's like 140 miles per hour wind. That wind is stronger than what Hurricane Katrina was, so it kind of got me scared. I'm kind of scared now. I know our houses and stuff is built perfectly fine. I'm just worried about the aftermath. Like, will we ever have our lights? Because with Katrina, I think we had lights. Like our lights was out for 3 weeks. I think a little longer than that. And then all the other hurricanes, it was a while. So that's what I'm scared of. I'm more scared of the aftermath of the hurricane and the flooding and everything like that. I just hope that everybody is taking precaution, evacuating. If you are in mobile homes, I know what I'm saying right now don't make a difference, because this will go up way after the storm passed over. But you know, I just really hope that people are listening and taking it serious, because I honestly was like, we good, you know, she gonna die down and get weak like Marco did yesterday. And no, it's not looking like that. She is getting stronger and stronger. So when I was getting in the tub, like in the shower, We got an alert saying that we are under tornado watch until 4, I think. Yeah, it was until 4, and then we got another one saying until 9 o'clock tonight. So it's like, okay, come on, 2020. What else is there to give? Like, this is how it looks outside. Got a lot of trees down in the back. The wind is crazy. We don't have a whole lot of stuff to clean up. So as you can see, it's very beautiful outside. Like, the sun is out, finally coming out. The wind is still pretty high, but it's nothing to be scared about. The only thing now that we are waiting on is for the lights to come back on. We are literally sitting in the dark. And before everything starts to defrost and melt, I really hope that these lights come on. And also, I need to cook. We need to cook. But being that Matt is what they call it, work essential, some shit, something like that. He was able to leave the house at 2 o'clock. They let all of those type of people leave at 2. So he going to see what fast food restaurants are open in town and see if, you know, he give me some fast food. If not, we just gonna have to pull out the grill and grill something up. Hey guys, so I am so sorry all day went by and I did not vlog. We haven't really been doing much. I did pack this morning because the hurricane did come through and we are left without lights for a possible 2 weeks here at Fort Polk. So the messed up thing about it is that they got Matt on duty like right after a hurricane. So he on 24-hour duty, and when he get off in the morning, we're gonna hit the highway and go visit family until all of this blow over. We're gonna stay about a week because we was gonna go down there for Labor Day weekend, and I told Matt if we leaving on a Saturday, I'm not going for 2 days. I'm just gonna drag it out through that whole week. Also for school, MJ's staggered days is gonna get pushed back because nobody have lights and his school is on the base. HelloFresh made it today. They were supposed to come yesterday, and I knew that they was gonna end up delivering today. And when it got here, the stuff like the condiments and the what else was it? Like the dry ingredients, all of that was hot, and the meat under it was okay, but the bag has started melting. So we called them. I don't know if they're gonna like credit us because of the hurricane and the delay and everything, but Matt did call them and got in touch with him. So I don't know if they're gonna credit us another week or not. He was talking to them and I think I had went outside. Hey guys, so today is Tuesday, and yesterday we just got back from Baton Rouge because after the hurricane hit and everything, we were out of lights for I think a week. Yeah, it was like right at a week. So after the second day of not having lights, we made the great, like I feel like it was a great decision to leave because we only have family like 3 hours away. So we went to Baton Rouge, St. Gabriel area. I always say Baton Rouge, but I grew up outside of Baton Rouge. It's like 10 minutes right outside of Baton Rouge. Nobody know what it is, so I always just say Baton Rouge to not confuse people. But we did go to St. Gabriel and stayed a week and 2 days there. I didn't think to like pick up my phone because there was so much going on. Literally from that Saturday to that Saturday up until yesterday, it was always something going on. But I didn't think to like pick up the phone and vlog. And then my great aunt passed away as well. She passed away that day we got down there, I think. Yeah, that Saturday we got down there. So it was just so much going on, but I am back. Today we have dental appointments. We go at 3:30. I had to catch up on, what was it? I had to catch up on a lot of clothes and towels. Almost every towel in the house was dirty because we did a lot with the ice, and just like the ice was melting, and we just used a whole bunch of towels and everything before we had headed out. Hey guys, so we just left Subway, and the thing that killed me with Subway was they was only taking cash. Now a lot of people are only taking cash due to like the virus and stuff, but then I started thinking about it and was like, it don't make sense, because you rather take my money that have germs all over it versus me sliding my card and you don't have to touch it at all. Like, make it make sense. Like, every day they come up with things that don't make sense. So of course my camera is acting up. That's been the thing for the last year or so, I think. But I do not have the time, nor I feel like it's not priority right now to get it fixed, because I feel like MJ need an iPad before I get that camera fixed. As of right now, I am excuse me, I am currently out of work due to the fact that our building is damaged. I don't know when we'll be back, but I'm just like keeping the faith and enjoying my off time. You know how in life you just going and going and going, and then you tumble and then you get stuck. That's kind of how I am right now. I feel like I've been stuck, and I'm just hoping and praying that I'm not stuck for too long, because it's just like my career is starting. Like the moment I was ready for it, I thought that it was just gonna take off and happen, and then boom. So I'm just thinking to myself like, well, maybe God is telling me this is just bad timing. Like, I feel like this whole year of my life, just my life, and everything that's been happening has been bad timing. The miscarriage, the new career start, the job, just the back and forth. It's just been a really rocky year, and I'm sure it's been like that for a lot of people. But we all gotta just keep pushing and just live in the now and take it day by day. Because if you constantly thinking about the past or constantly thinking about what's ahead, you lose focus in the moment, and the time gets away from you, and you realize you just sat there all that time complaining when you could have just been enjoying and living the moment. But yeah, that's my little motivational thing. I need my hair done. I'm thinking about doing my own hair. I may have to do my own hair this week, being that no one is available. And then I am so against paying a deposit and then something coming up, and then I can't get my deposit back. So I'm just either gonna hold off to the end of the week, or end up doing my own hair like I did once before.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets.
Hey guys, so we are currently at the car shop right now. We dropped the Jeep off earlier to get the compressor fixed. That was we had that Jeep almost 7 years. I thought we had it 7 years, and yeah, we had the Jeep 7 years, and this is the first time we have had something major wrong with it. The compressor did go out, but we got it fixed today. So Matt is inside paying. Yeah, he took kind of long. I was a little nervous. Let me go. What?
Well, damn. Okay.
What? Oh, you want to get in? You did? Y'all, Matt is so crazy. I'm sorry about the angle. I have to get it together. But he is so crazy. He want to ride in the Jeep. I'm like, dude, you have a whole new truck right here. But I guess he just missed it, or he want to see. I think that's what it is. He want to see how well the air is blowing now. That's probably why he asked to take it. Good morning, guys. So I just brought MJ to the bus stop. I am having some coffee per usual. But yeah, he was not in the mood. It didn't take long for that to happen. He was complaining about being tired and this and that, and I'm like, look, it's gonna take some time to get used to. He have been going to sleep on time, but it's just gonna take a lot. Like some days it's just gonna be a lot for him to get up at 6:45 in the morning to get ready for school. But by the time he got on the bus, I made sure he was okay. I don't know, hold on y'all, I'm always like, I don't know who believe in this, but I believe in not sending your kid to school on a bad note because it reflects off their day. I did used to teach preschool. I had pre-K 3, pre-K 4. I had 5s. I have been around a lot of ages, and one thing I know for sure is that you set the tone for your child's day. So that's why I like talked to him and told him some things that I knew he probably would have wanted to hear, so that, you know, he could be a little happier. But it's gonna take some time for him to get used to it. It's just real rocky, but he gonna have his good days, he gonna have his bad days. But tomorrow I told him that I'll just let him sleep in till about around this time, and then I'm gonna drop him off to school. My energy is so down because it is early in the morning, but I do not want to go to sleep right now until I go back to the hospital. I have to pick up Matt's prescription. I volunteered to pick it up because he has been busy, like really busy, and I'm at home not doing nothing anyway, so I just wanted to take one thing off his schedule for today. So I'm going to pick up his medicine, and then I'm going to the thrift shop. The fish looking at me. You trying to talk to me, Jasper? Hello. He really likes me. You know how you touch the glass and fish swim back? He don't do that. Let me show y'all. Hey Jasper, how are you? Oh, he swam back that time. This fish is lasting longer than I thought it would. We got it 6.5 months ago, and it has gotten so big. He kind of looked like an algae eater,